It's been a while since we've done a video, but it's like 20 degrees. It's the end of March. Kind of taking it easy this weekend. So got the utility boat still in the garage. Haven't got the bass boat out yet. So I'll give you guys a little run through about what we got going on with the utility boat and how we use it. So anyway, it's a 16-foot War Eagle. Gets used a lot for both duck hunting and some spring and late fall fishing. So starting at the back, we got the 25 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke. We put a little cover on it because they don't make a camel one, but it does sort of take the shine down and also protects that motor with going in the sticks, going in the brush, and we don't always treat things so nice in duck season. I got 3 batteries back here, one for starting and powering everything else. I got a 31 series in there and another 31 series in here because I got a 24 volt trolling motor on this beast, which is nice when you need it. You never know when you're going to have issues. We had a different motor on it in years past, and there was a couple times I had to use that trolling motor to get me back to the ramp with a unreliable motor. I think it's like a 6-gallon gas tank, all the safety stuff and whatever else we might need hidden in that box. Nav lights, all that. See, we got some fishing rods still. We took it fishing the other day for the first time. It's kind of nice when there might still be salt on the roads or whatever to run this thing around. Can't have a duck boat and not have, LEDs. I can't really say that I use them a ton, but they're kind of fun to turn on once in a while. And then, of course, we got our big old spotlight up front. We do have a cigarette outlet here to run a different spotlight if we want. Oh, and can't forget, you got to have a bilge pump when you're duck hunting. Always tracking water in the boat, and you never know when one's going to come over the back on this low transom on this thing. So got at least one bilge pump in here at all times. We go on the Great Lakes, we usually throw another one in just to be safe. HydroTurf is an absolute must. I've had this stuff for 2 years in here, and it's been through a lot of use. Try to keep it clean like in the off season, but it's holding up really well. I know my dog really appreciates it, and so does anyone else when we have to hunt out of the boat. It stays way warmer. Your feet don't get cold. You're not slipping on anything. It doesn't get a bunch of ice built up on it like aluminum does. So I don't think I'd ever have a duck boat without this stuff. I love it. Of course, we got the trolling motor. The foot pedal's kind of a pain in the butt, but we've been rolling with it. It's an old Minn Kota Edge that I didn't feel so bad about throwing some paint on and, abusing it in the swamp. So when we do have to fish out of it, I don't have any transducers mounted on this thing just because we're always pulling it around up in the muck and all that. So I just take my Humminbird Helix 7 ice unit and just flop the ice transducer in the water, and it seems to work great. Obviously, you can't go fast. You can't idle around with it, looking for fish. But when you're like sitting over top of them or need your maps or finding out how deep it is, it works perfect. So anyway, that's about it. We did put another couple cleats up here just for something to grab onto when we're pulling in the muck, and then also something for like launching the boat, or if you need to tie a rope off to something, that seems to work pretty good. But anyway, this is my cold weather ride when the bass boat is not out, and sees a lot of action in the duck marsh. So it's a good boat. Got to have a utility boat.